Hi there, welcome to Maths, and in this video we are going to see what is a polynomial. So, what is a polynomial? A polynomial is an expression containing one or more terms where the terms are separated from each other using plus or minus signs. Okay, now you can see this is a monomial. Mono, that means a single term. This is a binomial. Okay, two terms. The word bi means two. This is a trinomial, three terms, okay? And this one is more than three terms. So, in general, these are all called polynomials. Poly, the word poly means more than one, okay? So, as you can see, the terms, the product or the quotient of the factors is combined and written together as a single term, like this is 4x cube, which is basically 4 times x times x times x, okay? But when it comes to sum or difference, the terms are completely separated, okay? Now there is a very important condition for any expression to be a polynomial. Now what is the condition? The condition is that the power of the power of any of the variable cannot be a fraction or negative. Okay, so basically the power the power the power is always a non-negative integer. Okay, it should always be a non-negative integer. As you can see, this is here 2 and 4x, that means the power is 1, and then here it is cube 2 1, and there is no power here, which is, so this term is basically called a constant. Okay, now you can just see these are examples of some expressions. Here I have given polynomials. You can see the power is 3, power is 1, no power, that means 0. Here 6. Now you can have the terms before the variable as a fraction or negative, but not the power. Okay. Now coming to this part, if you can see, these two are examples of expressions which are not polynomials. Why? Because this is root x, and root x, if you can recall, it is nothing but x raised to the power 1 over 2, x raised to the power 1 over 2. So basically 1 over 2 is not an integer, so this expression is not a polynomial. Okay, similarly here this is 5 over x, which I can write as 5x to the power negative 1 using the laws of indices or laws of exponents, and so the exponents are not positive integer, hence this is not a polynomial. So it is just an expression, no, but not a polynomial. Then one more important term that you need to remember for a polynomial is a degree. Now what is degree? Degree is the highest power of a polynomial. So for example, here the degree of this particular polynomial is 3. The degree of this particular polynomial is 6. Now let us come back to our previous examples. The degree of this one is 2, 2, 2, 3. Okay, so degree is basically the highest power of a polynomial. Another thing is, a polynomial can have one or more variables. Okay, then coming to the third point, this is the first point, this is the second point, and the third point is a term called coefficient. Coefficient. Okay, now what is coefficient? Coefficient is spoken of in terms of every term. Okay, so for example, if I am taking the example 4x cube minus 2x square plus x minus 2, then if I want to find the coefficient of the term x square, okay, this whole term, I'm sorry, it's looking very bad, of this term, if I want to find the coefficient, it is -2. Okay, if I want to find the coefficient of this particular x, then what is the factor associated with it? You don't see any number, which means the number is 1. So the coefficient of x is 1. Okay, now similarly, if the question says what is the coefficient of x in 4x cube. Okay, so I'm talking about a particular term of this polynomial, but in that term again I am talking of only x. Okay, then what will be the coefficient? It is all the other terms or factors that are multiplied with x to get that whole term. So which will be 4x square. Hope it is clear. So the coefficient of x in 4x cube is 4x square. Let me expand this to more examples. Coefficient of x square in 4x cube. Let me take the same term. Okay, will be 4x. Okay, so basically coefficient of this term multiplied with this term gives you the entire term. A third example will be coefficient of x cube in 4x cube. Hope you have guessed the answer by this time. It is 4. Okay, and one more question. What will be the coefficient of 4x cube in 4x cube? Any guesses about the answer? It is not 0, but it is 1. Okay, so hope this term is clear to you. So whenever you study about polynomials, these are the terms that you'll come across. First of all, the condition for any expression to be a polynomial is the power should be a non-negative integer. Secondly, degree of a polynomial is always the highest power. And thirdly, coefficient means the product of all the factors which when multiplied with that particular term give you the complete term. Okay, so watch my next video where I am explaining the division of polynomials. And if you have not subscribed to my channel yet, you can subscribe, and you can even request for topics that you want me to take up in my further videos. Thank you. Subscribe and click the like button and the bell button.